Do you have anyone who inspires you? Like a person online, not talking about um, family members or friends, and I'm not even talking about language teachers. I'm talking about people who inspire you because of the way they think, or maybe because of the way they maybe something they've done in their lives, or because of how they live their lives. Do you have a person that you follow that really inspires you? I'm curious to know about this. I think it's important to have someone who inspires us because it's like having a mentor, right? And I think it's important to have a mentor in life, not because not because we want to become like them, or because we wish we were them. No, not because of these things, but because they might help us go through life, and they might inspire us to solve our problems by ourselves. So I think it's great to have someone who we admire, and someone who we look up to. I have a person, and this person is called Derek Sivers. Derek Sivers is one of my favorite people in the world right now, at this stage of my life, and I like him. Well, he's a writer. He's written a few books, and he writes about many things. He writes about life, basically, and two of his books inspired me to write my own book. So this tells a lot about how much of an influence he's had on me. So these two books inspired me. So Anything You Want and How to Live. I actually have a book club to read How to Live. But these books inspired me to write my own book on language learning. And he also has another book that I wanted to tell you about. It's called Hell Yeah or No. I think you should read this because it's easy to read, and it's basically a collection of blog posts. I know that some people don't like this. I've read some reviews about this book, and some people said, "Well, this is not really a book. It's actually, a collection of random blog posts that the author put together." And in a way, it's true. In a way, it's like this. But I don't care, to be honest. I care more about what Derek Sivers wrote in this book, or in his blog posts. And what is Hell Yeah or No? So the subtitle is What's Worth Doing. Hell Yeah or No is basically an idea that these are Derek's ideas. An idea that if you feel when you feel overwhelmed, maybe you have too much on your plate, maybe you are too busy in life, maybe you have kids and you work, and you have friends who want to hang out with you. I don't know, you might be busy in so many ways these days, and you get one more thing to do. So someone asks you to do something for them or with them, and you feel like, should I do this? Like, I'm already busy. Should I do this activity? Should I take on more work? Should I accept this request? And if you feel anything less than hell yeah, so if this thing doesn't make you go, hell yeah, I would love to do this, then you should say no. So if this request, offer, whatever it is, doesn't make you feel super excited, then Derek Sivers says you should reject it because you're already too busy and you will spread yourself too thin. This is an idiom, to spread yourself too thin. So you do too many things, but you can actually do them well. Okay, so you're too busy, you don't have enough time. Hell yeah or no is a useful tool to maybe reduce the amount of work that you have, and to focus on few things and do them well. I think this could apply to learning English as well. It could apply to anything, but because I'm an English teacher here, so this could apply to learning English. Maybe you feel too overwhelmed, and you don't know what to focus on, because language learning it could be overwhelming. So maybe you think, should I learn grammar? Should I focus on vocabulary? Should I have conversations? I don't know. I want to do so many things. And maybe you work all day, every day. You come home, and you maybe want to focus on, you maybe want to learn English, you want to do some want to study or some practice. What should you focus on? Well, you could focus on something that makes you go, hell yeah, I would love to do this. So maybe it's grammar, maybe it's having a conversation with a friend. It could be anything. So this is to tell you that this is just one of the thoughts, one of the ideas in this book. On the back of the book, we read a collection of thoughts about what's worth doing, fixing faulty thinking, and making things happen. You should check this book out, because it's very easy to read, even if you're a learner of English, even if you're at intermediate, probably intermediate also, because Derek Sivers writes in a very, very simple way. You will not find big words in this book. I think it's a good book to read, even though you might be an intermediate learner of English, because it's easy to read. If you want to check it out, I'll put the link in the show notes of this video, of this podcast episode. It's authentic, and I think you will learn a lot, because, as I said, Derek Sivers is a person who really inspires me. But I don't want you to think that, okay, who is this guy now? Like, this guy, is this a new god now? No, he's just a person who inspires me. And as I said before, I think it's important to have someone who inspires us. Not someone who we pay. I mean, you can pay for a coach, a life coach, a language coach. You can pay for, spiritual groups. You can pay for, there are so many ways that we can get help from people by paying, because they are professional people. But there is so much content out there that I think it's useful to follow someone who inspires you to become a better version of yourself. Okay, so it's not. I'm not saying that now you should go and find someone and do whatever they tell you to do. No, I'm just saying. I'm just asking, who inspires you? Do you have like an online personality? They might be famous, they might be not famous, but do you have someone who you like to read? Maybe you like to read their blog posts, or maybe they like to listen to their podcasts. I'm not talking about language teachers, okay? Even though you might have language teachers who inspire you. There are so many out there who are very inspiring, but I'm more interested, I'm more curious to know if you have like an online personality who's not a language teacher that you follow because you like what they say, or their approach to life, or the advice that they give. Okay, if you have someone like this, please let me know. I'm curious to know. You can let me know in the comments, or you can send me an email. And if you like Derek Sivers, actually, I wanted to finish this video by telling you that Derek Sivers was on a podcast show, and the podcast host said, "Derek, you are one of those people that if people like you, I immediately like them." So if you like Derek Sivers, basically I like you immediately. And it's true, because it means that we are on the same wavelength. So we have the same mindset. We like reading the same things. We like thinking. We get inspired by the same things. Okay, so I invite you to check Derek Sivers' website, and let me know what you think. And also let me know if you have an online personality who you really find inspiring. Okay. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you found this video inspiring. Maybe, I don't know if it was helpful, but I hope you found it inspiring. And thank you again for listening. Bye bye.